Chapter 296. Mr. Lane, there is a Mr. Warner from the Ores Hill Convention and Exhibition Center who is insisting on touching the Ferrari 250 GTO. There's a fight going on right now. What should I do now? Matthew was extremely shocked, and he immediately burst out, I bought that car for Mr. Anderson. I don't care who wants to touch the cars. Other than Mr. Anderson, no one else is allowed to touch the cars. If anyone tries to touch the car, I want the security guard to break his hand. Tom hurriedly replied, Mr. Lane, the Ores Hill Convention and Exhibition Center belongs to the Warner family. Wouldn't it be a little too much if we did that? So what? Who cares about the Warner family? Matthew yelled violently over the phone. The Warner family is nothing to me. I am giving you an order right now. If that kid with the last name Warner dares to lay a finger on the car that I bought, I want you to get out of Ores Hill, and you'd better pray that I never see you again. Matthew had just gotten the 2 magical pills from Alex yesterday and had been so excited that he could not fall asleep at all throughout the entire night. Now, someone was actually trying to touch the car that he had bought for Mr. Anderson. The Warner family could not be compared to the Lane family at all. Moreover, Matthew had Alex to support him. Therefore, he was not worried about Albert Warner at all. Tom could feel his heart wavering when he heard Matthew's words. When he looked up, he realized that Albert had already brought a few security guards with him and was choking the security guard who was guarding the car. Albert said arrogantly, If you refuse to get out of the way, I will ask my men to deal with you immediately. Tom was trembling in anger. Was this how he was going to treat the security guards who were merely doing their job? Moreover, these security guards had already undergone extensive training, so how could the security guards at the exhibition hall be compared to them at all? Besides, he had already received instructions from Matthew, and he was afraid that he would also be in trouble if something went wrong. Therefore, Tom pointed his finger at Albert before he said, Hit him. I want you to beat him up. Even if you kill him today, Mr. Lane will surely look out for you. The security guards hired by Matthew could no longer tolerate Albert's terrible attitude. He was really itching to teach him a lesson. As soon as he heard Tom's order, he rushed toward Albert as he yelled, Brothers, let's teach this guy a lesson today. After saying that, the security guard punched Albert directly in the face before saying, I have wanted to hit you for a very long time, you bastard. Albert was shocked that the security guard really dared to hit him. He yelled angrily, I am from the Warner family, and this is my establishment. You actually dared to hit me? Screw you. The security guard who used to be a veteran soldier yelled as he raised his leg and kicked Albert hard in his stomach. As soon as he was kicked, Albert fell to the ground and clutched tightly onto his stomach as he rolled around on the ground. The security guards working at the Convention and Exhibition Center could not be compared to the security guards hired by Matthew. After a short while, all of them were already laying on the ground after getting beaten up. Christiana rushed over to Albert's side as she cursed angrily at the security guard. Are you guys looking for death? You actually dared to hit Mr. Warner? Do you know the Warner family? They will never let you off. At this time, Tom simply replied coldly, The Warner family? Let me tell you something. This car was bought by the head of the Lane family. He said that the Warner family is nothing to him at all, and he asked Mr. Warner to challenge him if he dares to do so. The Lane family. Albert was dumbfounded when he heard Tom's words. Albert was in pain, but he was also terrified at the same time. The Lane family? The Lane family was one of the most powerful and wealthiest families in the whole of Ores Hill. They were second only to the Adair family. Besides that, the Lane family had always had a good relationship with the Adair family. In contrast, the only thing that the Warner family had was this exhibition center. There was a vast difference between the Lane family and the Warner family. How could he possibly stir up trouble with the Lane family? Albert ignored the pain that he was feeling in his body as he said apologetically, I am sorry. I am truly very sorry. I did not know that this car belongs to the Lane family.